So, today is my birthday, which means that it is the 1 year anniversary of this world that I made on my birthday last year. I made a birthday stream where I just played like for a few hours and stuff, and I've made a bunch of stuff. Like, this is the map, this is the world map of everything that I built, and I've had friends on here build stuff and um, stuff like that. Like, I beat the Ender Dragon, and I've just built tons of crazy cool stuff. And throughout 1 year, I know it doesn't look like a lot, but I'm gonna be showing you guys, showing everything that I've made, and all the cool story and lore, and just all the cool stuff that I've done throughout this 1 year of playing Minecraft like 3, 4 times a week for a few hours a day or whatever. And I think so. Right now we are here between this dock, this castle, and the shipwreck. And this is a picture. This is the castle that is made out of, like, I think we should go. So yeah, let's go for the castle first, where I made this castle for Mars, one of my friends who lives underneath the mountain. And I was like, hey, can I just build on top of the mountain and show you everything that I, and like just make you a house on top? And she was like, yeah, cool, whatever. And I spent like a week working on this thing, and it's super cool. Used a bunch of materials, and I just think it turned out really well with everything that I did for it, with like this tree in the middle, and then like this stained glass and the giant watch observatory thing. Um, there's like 4 beacons over here, given the constant effects in the top right, which is kind of awesome. Got the waterfall, which leads over this little bridge and in through that gate, or the sewer grate that'll go into the other side through the wall. And that's been pretty much the story for the castle. Um, I built this chicken. Something that I really like doing uh, is just building like a bunch of mobs and stuff out of like cobblestone and stone. I have like a world on my PlayStation where my friends and I we'd all get together, and we made a huge like villager out of cobblestone and stone, and it was super cool. And I remember that it was so much fun to make that. And I like I flattened out a good amount of this stuff, made this wall that goes around. But this is just like natural generation for this world, because when I made this world, it was only one biome. It's only a flower forest for the entirety of forever, wherever you explore. And I've like grown trees you can see to make little like districts and like neighborhoods and stuff, and it's kind of cool. But this pit in the ground with this water and that tree and these sheep have been here forever. They can't like go anywhere, and I don't think they're gonna go anywhere. But I think it's just kind of funny that they're there, and they're always gonna be there. And ever since I made the world, they're just always there. And but this is what I like to call the SS Stormborn, because it's a reference to Hardwon Surefoot's boat, like his airship in from NADPOD, which is a D&D podcast that's really cool. And like you can go in here and look at everything. He's got the Queen's hammer on the wall, and it's got a good amount of storage. It's got a brig where you can like put some people. It's kind of cool, kind of awesome. But it's like crash landed, and it's got plants and pots and everything. It's kind of awesome. And over here is where you can see out into the water. And over there is Sean's half-made house. He joined for like an hour or two and made that, and never got on again. But that's pretty much it for over here. So we've got the chicken, the castle, and the ship done, and I can come up on top of the wall here and show you some more stuff. But I think we're gonna go into town, where this is the this is the pirate ship from the tutorial worlds, like the tutorial 12 from like the PlayStation, Xbox things, and it's super cool. And but all these roads are like named and everything. It's cool, super cool, and I like it a lot. And I made an Aether portal for just to remember the funny. But I made this house here. It's kind of cool. Something I like to do is I like to put like little people in my houses, put them like little signs, like observers and stuff. It's kind of cool. And if we go over this way, we can go down like the dock and like go onto the pirate ship, and I'll give you like a different angle of it so you can see it from the front. But I think it's kind of cool. And then if we go back over here, we can come around this side, and I'll show you guys the villager house. This is the villager house where I keep all my dudes, where they give me stuff and I'll trade like pumpkins and melons for loot and XP and everything. And I made this house. It's kind of cool. It's kind of awesome. I like it a lot. And up here we've got Javelin, which is also another reference to NADPOD, where it's like later in the series, and you can press this button. I have these like 4 or 5 of these people all around. You can like press buttons and they'll give you little voice lines where he goes, "I hate those bloody Draculas," and I think just it's kind of funny. And I'll hold on to this until I put it back later. But if we come over here, this is Will's second house. This is the Womurpy residence number 2. He didn't really do much with it, but he made this house. This is Womurpy residence number 1, where Will's house, intruders will be killed on sight. And I made little mailboxes, but he put like all the way up to here on his house and didn't put the roof on. He was like, "I don't know what to do, but yada yada yada." And I'm like, "Man, you have to put a house on it, or put a roof on it." And he was like, "Man, can you just put a roof on it?" So I had gone and put a roof on it and lit it up on the inside and everything. It's kind of cool looking. I like it a lot. And this is, "Hello, my name is Will," and you can press and like talk to him. And I'm going to, so we have this clip from, we were playing Battlefield 1, and the lore behind I'm going to Walmart is, we were playing, and out of nowhere, Will just says, "Alright, I'm going to Walmart," gets up, gone for 45 minutes, we've moved on to playing something else, but he just leaves and goes to Walmart, and I can play that clip now, or whatever.
I'm going to Walmart.
What?
What?
Like right now?
It deafens, he's gone. This is another house where I put villagers, and I put this like glowstone here because I don't want them to run away. But should probably, no, I'm not gonna sleep. But just another house where villagers go. I think it's alright. I'm not a big fan of the slant, but what you gonna do? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more beacons here for all of the effects, and like all effects of 2, and it took forever to get all the beacons, but it was a fun challenge. This is Joseph's little shack, like mining tent, where you can go down and go talk to him, because I made another one of these guys. That's pretty swag. There's like 3 voice lines per person, but I'm only gonna go through one of them. Oh, can't move. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. And I like mined this out over here just because I needed stone, and that's pretty much it. He made like a mine shaft all the way down to deep slate, and this is where I use like the trophy to get like that or whatever. So you like put an arrow onto here, and then you run away 50 blocks and like jump the pressure plate, and it'll give you the achievement. And then this is we'll get to Pasta's house in a second, but this is the community board, community board and goals for the town of Cragwater, from what I've dubbed it. And I've got a bunch of stuff on here that I've done already, like getting every color of wool, a full enchanted notch set of chainmail armor, a 6th beacon, one of every flower, a cute cozy little campsite, and then a bunch of houses and stuff. But I haven't made a roller coaster, which I need to do. But this is 5/8, where 5/8 of 2023, Pasta was making his house. He just got done finishing his house, and Pasta was annoying Will a bunch, and so he put like 9 TNT under his house, under like a pressure pad. And he was like, all right, and Pasta was like, all right, I'm gonna go out and exploring, looking for like whatever. And he was like, you want to go look at my house? And so I went in his house, stepped on a pressure plate which had like TNT under it, and I had no idea, and the TNT exploded and like just completely exploded Pasta's house. And so I've kept it like this to commemorate the explosion of Pasta's house, and it was so funny.
Your little
His
box.
pig pen. Oh, it just
Yeah,
escaped
and it went through the window.
through the
Dude,
window,
what is that
through
noise?
the wall. Rocco.
Oh my God! Bugs!
What happened?
Someone rigged your house with explosives.
Who got that much TNT?
Jacob.
We've got Pasta here, and yeah, he has to go to work in like 10 minutes, but it was so funny. And if we go, so this is like the end of this neighborhood of everybody, the close little community. And if we go through these gates, we've got another house in here which I made that it's not very decorated, but it's the thought that counts, you know. And then we've got this house that I really like. It's got a bunch of like jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins. It's got like the arches. I like the arches, they're kind of cool. And I've got an AFK pumpkin farm that I can like sit in here. Don't really sit in it. I just more of do stuff and the pumpkins grow, and then I'll harvest them. But since this is only a Flower Force world, I've had to wait for like wandering traders to come give me pumpkins or give me cactuses, and so I can grow more cactuses to get like green dye and stuff like that. And so that's why there's like cactuses here. But if we walk through here, we've got azalea trees, because I've had like the wandering traders sell like moss blocks, and you can like grow the moss blocks for more stuff. But we go Pelor Street, which goes down that way, and then Moonshine Road. But if we go down Moonshine Road, we've got this nice wheat field with like a cottage, like a 2-story cottage, where we come in here, we can go upstairs and say hello to Jens Lindell, which is another NADPOD reference for one of Murph's characters. And to every half brother there's a half stranger, where there's just quips and sayings from the show. I think it's really funny. I really like NADPOD. It's so much fun. I just started re-listening to it, and I'm on like episode 11 of campaign 1. And I made this lava moat thing for the achievement where it's adventure, I believe. No, it's nether. It's the Strider one. Yeah, take a Strider for a long ride on a lava lake in the overworld. So I had to go into the nether, make a quote unquote lava lake where it's 50 blocks by 2 over. So it was 100 blocks of lava for this achievement, and it was very tedious, but it was no worries. It was fun to do. And then I've got this house here where the floor is broken in, but like there would be signs going up here, and you punch the punch the redstone ore, and it would hit the piston, which would break the floor underneath, and it was really cool. But we've got more pumpkins here, and then we've got a bar. I really like this bar. I was watching Django Unchained while I made it, and so we've got like a... Oh, what? What? I guess it got hit by lightning and burned a little bit. I'm gonna have to fix that. What the heck happened? I guess it got hit by lightning. Well, we've got the bar here, we've got a fireplace, and an ender chest, and then what the heck happened up here? I guess something burned or something, and oh my goodness, that's not great at all. Well, I'll have to fix that, but we've got like some bunk beds, and got a little balcony over this way where you can like see the castle, and then we'll get over there in a second, and then we can see the top of that. But I'll leave this and I'll fix that later. But if we keep coming down Moonshine Road, and no, Moonshine Road is that way. This is Pelor Road, Pelor Street. Yeah, Pelor Street. If we keep coming down this way, go through this archway, we can see this hole that I made. Well, like I bone mealed the moss and then just kept digging down, and there's a little like waterfall pit thing here, and the tree that's leaning over the hole, and we've got a crane with like tracks where it's bringing up ore from the mine into like onto the surface. And I've got this giant house. It's like a bell house, like I don't know, but like we've got a kitchen area, a front area. Back here in the bedroom you can see the sunset, and a king-sized bed. King-sized bed with like lighting, and a desk where you can like write some stuff. And if we keep going upstairs, we can... Oh, I almost forgot. There's a little pufferfish guy in this aquarium that I made, and so he's just hanging out in there. But if we keep going up here, we can see this giant bell that I made, where it's all made out of gold blocks, and it took a lot of gold. Had to go mining for a lot of it. And we can keep coming over here, see the water, and look out onto a lot of stuff. Well, let's go down here. Look at this house, and we can keep going down this path and around this tree and down the street into the mine, where there's a bunch of ore that's been brought up and everything, and there's a giant cave system, and there's like a mine shaft with beds and a diamond on the wall, and it's the backside of the waterfall, which is kind of cool. And I just think it's kind of neat how everything was made, because like this is all me now. This isn't anyone else, and this is all purely 100% survival, where I've just got to think of it and make it, you know. But I've got a little campsite over here with some tents, and I used to do this thing where I would take I would put up like the wool and half a stair down with slabs, and then you put the bed in so it looks like a sleeping bag, because it's only 1 pixel up. And I made this little tower, and I made a blue tent and a green tent with respective beds. And I gotta stop for now. And then we also get speed 1, I think. No, regeneration is just 1, but I don't remember what the other ones are. But we're gonna keep going through here, go through the acacia forest, the acacia forest that I used to farm acacia trees. But we can go through this like overgrown like beginning between the two into a whole new area, and we can go down this path, and we can see this house here, where it's pretty big. It's pretty cool looking. Used inspiration from one of the houses in my neighborhood, and we can go inside and see like the living room area, the kitchen, and the dining room. Go on the back porch and a little chair, and we can go into the garage from here, the outside. And there's like some utility stuff. It's kind of cool. And there's a like little shed in the background, and in the back, not much in it, but it opens up into the backyard, and like the back field. And I still have like plans for stuff. Like I'll maybe build a dock here and maybe fill up this pond with more water. But if we go over here, I really like this. This is an oceanic observatory from one of the like Minecraft handbook things. I can put a picture up on screen, and it's got beds and some storage for some people, and oh, cat. And we've got some bookshelves. Oh, Tabitha the cat. I forgot about I put you here. But you can like go up to the top with a minecart, and we can go up here, see everything. And I kind of want to build one of these in my next like playthrough, just like normal survival world. If my friends make a world or something, but we got a helipad up top, and then more storage space, and like a brick building on the roof with like an antenna. And it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I really like this build. But we can see more of the dirt castle, which is kind of awesome. And then we can like go over here for like an airship or something that comes to dock. Like in that book there was like a page on an airship that I think the two go hand in hand. But they're pretty cool. Or maybe this is supposed to be, like, water level, and the dome is supposed to go in the water. So, like, this is the top, this is water level, and, like, boats can, like, dock up there. But it's pretty cool. I'd like just using it as, like, an airship tower. And we can walk over this way, and I don't have stairs going up, so we're gonna have to ender pearl. But I really like using these platforms, like these walled-in platforms, to create like the I don't know how to describe it, but I think it looks pretty cool. And then the walls of whatever. But this is a like a graveyard thing for like my friends who have come and gone in my life. I've got a bunch of them, and it's kind of cool. For just like people who I've known and then they've gone on with their life and then no more contact, which it's pretty nice. It's pretty awesome. But now it's the like meat of the world, the giant like pillar thing, dirt tower. It's super cool. It's like 30,000 blocks of dirt or something ridiculous. And the inside's all hollow. I haven't put anything in here yet, but there's a bunch of bees that like live in here, and I don't know why. There's not like flowers anywhere, so they're just like trapped. And I don't know. There's not much else. I feel like that's about it. I've really enjoyed spending the time on this world this year. And it's just been a pretty good time just using my creative imagination and building stuff, you know. Imagination is nice. You always have to make new things, and with everything you can go and, I don't know, use A plus B to make C and do what you think looks coolest. And that's really what Minecraft is just going around making a bunch of cool stuff and then looking back on it after it's all said and done as a whole. And I don't know where I'm going right now, but we can go inside the wall, and you are very loud. But this is another like open area. We're pretty sure there's lava. It's here. There was a creeper that exploded right here, and like lava is under the pit. It's pretty cool. And we're on the other side of the airship. And we've got more beacons over here, 3 more beacons. And some pretty cool trees and stuff. Bunch of like wheat and like farmland. I want to put like a windmill maybe up there or something, but I'm not sure yet. But we can like come under here, go walk through the wheat field, and there's a spot inside the cave. You know, like when there's a little chest behind the waterfall, and it's the gif of the guy like rub his hands together. It's funny. And over here is Sean's base, where I was talking about how he joined and then never got back on. So we like started all this stuff. It's pretty cool, and I'd love to see him get it finished, but he just never got back on. He's more like an architect, and he makes all sorts of cool stuff. I could put some of that stuff on screen, and he's pretty cool. But if we come all the way over here to the docks, we can see, I mean, these docks, they're pretty cool looking. There's like this house, and these are the spinning cows. All they do is spin. Like they don't ever go anywhere. They've been stuck here since day one, and all they do is just spin. Like, come on, maybe we can get all 3 of them to do it. And I've never messed with them. Oh, one of them was going. Never messed with them or anything, but I think they're just pretty cool because they just sit there and spin. Oh, there's another one. There's that one going. Like, they don't move or anything, and I don't want to disturb them. They're like stuck in spinning limbo. But we've got another one of these houses over here. It's like a little shack on the water, like a little fishing shack. It's pretty cool. Made this nether portal to get the achievement to bring a ghast back, from the nether, and then kill it. So that was pretty cool. And if we follow this pathway, we see this thing, and under this thing is we can go like down here, and down here is the stronghold. And so like I was just mining one day and found the stronghold by just digging around, and it was really, really cool. I have a clip of it, and I can like show that. And I don't have anything big in the end. It's just the end. But it was crazy that I was able to just go and see the just find the stronghold without having to craft Eyes of Ender or anything. And like I killed the dragon and done everything kind of awesome. And now we're back here. And then I can do a flyover of the whole world and I know it doesn't seem like a lot when you fly, but this is really what a year of building and making stuff, and it's not like constant, it's not like I'll be on here every single day, but like 3 or 4 times a week for an hour or so I'll come and build on this Minecraft world. I'll play on it for however long, and it's just, it's mine. It's cool. I really, really enjoy it. And I think that's about it. It's good that I came full circle and finished this out. But that's pretty much it. See ya. Alright, so going back through everything and editing everything, I realized that I forgot to showcase this part of the world and the mine shaft, the mines. So I think I should go over there and do that now, just so that I can bring everything through full circle and make sure there's not anything that I'm leaving out. But I know we've gone through this path already a few times, and I'm just gonna try and show you everything that I can show you. I don't know if I showed down here. It's more villagers. There's not much really there. We can come over here, and this is the first mine shaft that I made, going all the way down, and then we can jump on this boat, jump over. This is my first house that I made with all sorts of stuff. I got a little farm over here, some loot, and I made this island, like this entire island over here is all man-made, and it's like floating and stuff. You can tell by how poopy my world building is. but like my train generation is. But it's pretty cool. It's mine. But this is my castle where I have all my things and everything. So we can come in here and see my music disc collection, where I've tried to get all of them except for, I think the only one that I don't have is Pigstep, but I've got every single other music disc that I can get. But I've got a bunch of like materials and everything. Got a bed, super smelter, bunch of dragon heads for when I've got end busting. Got my like level 30 enchantment table. Shulker boxes, just like the necessities. But we can come over here and I don't know what else there is. I think there's downstairs. We can, before we go downstairs, we can go look at my little like beehive area, and if we walk through this painting, we can take a step into this other house that's on the back side of the castle. It's pretty cool. We can look out and see the sunrise, and it's just really, really cool. And it's like fireplace and everything. But we can go downstairs and I'll show you guys my storage. This is a funny bug that happened. Like the grass here turned into grass, like it's untilled, and it'll provide pumpkins every once in a while. Like the pumpkins will grow, but there's no the grass isn't tilled. I just think that's kind of funny. But I've got every single type of wool, like every single colored wool, every single flower, and I've named them all and put them in like showcases. Got storage and everything. Whenever I'll like empty out my shulker boxes, and in here is some fish. Fish. You know what that means? Fish. And this is the dragon egg. It's a little lamp. And I got a little chair that I can just like sit in and whatever. And it's kind of cool. But I think that's it. Like actually, for real, I think that's it. See ya. Alright, starting again. I forgot to show you guys the mines. So, let's get out here. We can go, fly over here and go into the mines where it's like strip mines and this yada yada yada. But I've got a nether portal, like a creeper nether portal, which is kind of cool. You can press the lever and it'll open and you can go through. Kind of awesome. This was my first nether portal, where it's like in a little lava thing, and there's a huge cavern down underneath where I would like dig, and there's a mob spawner here that I found, like a zombie spawner, and I built all this stuff around. It's pretty cool. You can like wait for zombies to spawn, and they'll spawn, you can kill them, XP, yada yada yada. But there's a huge cave that I've explored a majority of that goes on all throughout here that I just so happened to build above, and I've like explored a bunch of it. There's a mine shaft, and it's super, super rad. And I think with all that, I really don't like being in here with no purpose, because I'll get lost. And there was one time I got stuck in the bottom, no fireworks, no nothing, had to eventually, those slimes? No way. It's a slime chunk too as well, I guess. And here's the chunk error I made. Please, bruh. But I think with that, it's okay. Finally, the end of the tour. Thanks for watching. See ya.